Good afternoon. Wow, it's been an awesome week and we are here again to talk about the same thing we talked about last week. Don't forget, I told you we have a lot of diagraphs, and this is another exciting and interesting one. O and R. Letter O and R. O and R is a diagraph, and before we move on to examples of words and how to pronounce O and R, let's quickly go over the meaning of diagraph once again so that we will never forget and we always remember anywhere we hear the word diagraph. Mashallah. Diagraph can be referred to a pair of letters representing a single sound. It means two letters coming together to have just one sound. Two letters, you bring two letters together to have one sound. For example, like I said, we've treated the E and E. This is a good example of a diagraph. E and E sounds E, as in the word C, B, and so on. Let's move on to the next diagraph, which is O. Letter O and O coming together to have just one sound. Remember, that's the meaning of a diagraph. So O and O coming together has just one sound, which is oo. For example, words with this oo sound. For example, you have book, you have look, cook, food. I know we all love food. I love food. Food. Mashallah. Let's move on to the next one. Wow, the favorite of them all. This one, we discussed it last week, and it sounds oo, ow, 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 ow. Remember? And we gave some examples with the word brown, clown, wow, and so on. So today we are going to be treating this sound. This is an interesting diagraph as well, and it sounds R, R. Some of you will call it or, but the phonetic pronunciation of this sound is R, R. Mashallah, okay? So let's move quickly to the board and see what we have on the board. Like I said, diagraph can be referred to a pair of letters representing a single sound, just one sound. Two letters having one sound. Mashallah. Examples of words with this sound. There are so many examples, you know, with the R sound. For example, you have words. Words. That's the first example. The second example, you have fur. 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 The third is more. More. Give me some more. Give me some more chocolate. More. Then you have card. 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 Then the last one is the word fork. Remember the spoon you use in eating your Indomie? Yes. It has fingers. It has long fingers. It is called fork. It has the sound R in the word fork. Mashallah. Let's go over the examples again. For example, let's try blending the letters one after the other and see if really these words have the particular sound we are talking about. Now, the first letter for this word is letter W. Now, the sound for W is W. W. W sounds W. Now, we are not going to treat O and R. Letter O and R, we won't treat it as a sound. Right now, we are going to treat it as one single sound, not as a single or picking O and R differently. We are going to put it together. Remember, we are talking about diagraph. Diagraph has to do with two letters coming together to have just one sound. So if you say woo, or do, you might be a bit correct, but it's better you just pick it at once because it's a what? A diagraph. W, R, D, S, words. And you can simply remove the S. It will also be meaningful. W, R, D, word. Mashallah. Let's look at the second one. What is the sound for letter F? R, far. R, far. Then you have more. M, R, more. In this word more, letter E is shy. And you remember I told you if letter E is shy, it means the letter is silent. It means the letter is what? Silent. So this is the word more. M, R, more. Then the next one is the word card. K, R, D, card. K, R, D, card. Then you have the last word F, R, K, fork. F, R, K, fork. Mashallah. Don't forget, anywhere you see O and R together, it's a what? A diagraph. Anywhere you see O and R together, it's a diagraph, and it is pronounced as what? R. Just one sound. Remember, just a sound. So let's move to our homework. The homework is very simple, very, very simple. In fact, I can, be sleeping and do it, and I know you can too, because I so much believe in you. So let's move on to it. The question or the instruction says you should fill the blanks with the correct diagrams. Now, if you look at the board, you have the O diagraph and you have the R diagraph. It might be confusing, but really, if you really put your mind to it, which I know you can do it, I believe in you, you will be able to get it all correctly. First of all, this is a letter W. If you put the word O and R, it will give you, if you put the diagraph O and W, it will give you wow. Wow. Remember, we treated wow when we were treating the diagram for O and W. Then when you move to number 2, you have F. And the diagram to put there is the O and R. And if you put O and R here, it will become what? Fur. Fur. Then the next one is the color brown. I won't tell you what to put. Brown. Brown. And number 4, you have the word fork. Fork. So you should know, as long as you practice this sound, anywhere you see them, and if you see them in a word, you'll be able to what? Pronounce them. The last one is the word words. 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 Remember? It's even everywhere on the board. You can find the word words, even in the example I listed on the board. Let me quickly drop my WhatsApp number here, which is 08052126202, and the name is Hafsat Umar. I will be so happy to read your messages and also to hear from you. Don't forget, make sure you always wash your hands and use hand sanitizer. I hope you guys can now pronounce it, not sanitizer. Please don't forget, it is hand sanitizer. I miss you guys. I can't wait to have you back.